As you all know, Stage 3 for the Team Affinities will be released on June 30th. We've seen some of the reveals already, and I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these cards. In this video, I'm gonna go over the quickest and most efficient way to complete these Team Affinities. Typically, when you're trying to get some Team Affinities done, you'll play through Showdown, beat all the missions, take down the final boss, and get 5 Team Affinity vouchers. That's the most common way to complete a Team Affinity. It's definitely not the most efficient way if you want to get it done right away. So when you look through the missions for Team Affinities, you see you could play innings with players on that team, maybe do a quick mission for 5 points, tally RBI, there's the Showdown exchange, but in this video, we're gonna talk about exchanging rivals for 10 points for the Team Affinity. So when you look through, you start off, you see the commons, you get 100 exchange value, maybe you can get 106 exchange value. Usually people overlook exchanging commons and they'll go through and see, okay, well maybe I got some gold stacked up, I could just exchange some gold, see there, throw in 7 Seth Lugos, there's 10 points for the Yankees Affinity. However, this is not very efficient. When you look through, I'm exchanging 7 Lugos. Even if you get them, see they're going for 1,200 right now. If you were to even get them at the quick sell value, that's 7,000 stubs for only 10 points on the Affinity. If you go down and look at, let's say, a 74 overall, these prices are a little inflated too. They're at about 140, 150. I stacked up on Jackie Bradley Jr. when he was down around 120. When you're looking to stack up on some cards to exchange for the Team Affinity, there's a specific formula to use. It would tell you exactly the most efficient way to complete the Team Affinities through the exchange. Now I'll go over this formula. It's very simple once you figure it out. The formula, which will be displayed on the screen, you take 50,000 divided by the exchange value, and then multiply by whatever value you're buying it at. So for Jackie Bradley Jr. 155, you would do 50,000 divided by 1,541, and then multiply it by his price of 155 stubs each. That would cost you about 5,000 stubs just to exchange 33 Jackie Bradley Jr.'s and get 10 points for the Team Affinity. Now obviously you want to do this before buying the cards. So you look through whoever's at the lowest price, 156, 220, that's not going to happen. 160, 156 again, 185, 173. So you're probably looking at 155, 156 right now. Oh, you got a 142 there, Oliver Drake. So really you want to look through, find the lowest one at that overall. Now if you go down and say a 72 overall, Chavis selling for only 88 stubs each. So do the math, 50,000 divided by 997, multiply that by 88. This is actually right now more efficient, 4,400 stubs to get Michael Chavis right now at 88 stubs each if you put in a bunch of buy orders. Now there is a big difference, 183 and 88, a big margin, so I would expect that number to go up. As the Team Affinities come out, more people are going to be buying cards to do the exchanges. So you want to go through and use this formula to find the most efficient way of completing the Affinities. Now I had mentioned the commons earlier, and this is actually the most efficient way to complete Team Affinities. You look through 5, 5, 6, 5. You can get pretty much any low-level common at quick sell value. As their overalls go up, you'll see he's going for 7. This one also going for 7, so that's a better value. You get a 63 at 7. Go to a 64, they go for about 9, maybe 10 or 11. So you want to use the formula. Let's say you stock up on 63 overall Paul Fry going for 6 stubs each. And he has an exchange value of 156. So let's go through the formula. 50,000 divided by 156 times only 6 stubs each. That comes out to 1,923. So for 10 points on a Team Affinity, it'll only cost you 1,900 stubs to stock up on 63 overall Paul Fry. Now this does take a while though. To complete only 10 points on a Team Affinity, you would have to buy 321 Paul Fries at 6 stubs each. It'll cost you 1,900 stubs. It's the cheapest and most efficient way. Would I recommend it though? Probably not. If you want to sit there for a while, buying a bunch of commons at the lowest price at 6 stubs each, go ahead. It's the cheapest way to do it. What I would do, I would recommend going in and stocking up on bronzes. Find whichever bronze gives you the best value to complete these affinities and stock up on them. We're getting close. Team Affinities come out tomorrow. If you're watching this video on the release date, June 29th, you have less than 24 hours, but that's still enough time. Go stock up, buy some cards. You see here on my Team Affinity, I have a few teams: Yankees, Rays, Dodgers, Cardinals, Braves. They're all ready to go. I can go in right when they drop tomorrow, probably around 3 p.m. Eastern time. I can go and get Stage 3 done right away and get the new Team Affinities Stage 3 for these teams. So the Yankees, Don Mattingly. The Braves, John Smoltz. I can get these 97, 98, 99 overall cards tomorrow right away with the exchange, and it's not going to cost me that much. You see, I have 694,000 stubs. So I could even go through and buy the golds if I wanted to. Not very efficient. I would recommend go in, stock up on bronzes, and get these affinities done right away. And this is good also. Say you're a little behind on the affinities. On the White Sox, I'm only 34 out of 50 Stage 2. I can go in, exchange White Sox, 10 and 10, get me 4 out of 50 on Stage 3, and then maybe go and play the showdown. It seems that the showdowns are going to get easier from stage to stage. That Stage 1 showdown for each division, I got to tell you, that was difficult. Having to play through against the bosses on All-Star, that's not easy to do. Especially, let's say you got to score 4 runs with only 10 outs. That's tough. So maybe you have some progress looking back on maybe a Stage 1, let's say the Tigers. I'm only 10 out of 70. I could go through, do 6 exchanges for the Tigers, cost me, say, let's say I do the bronzes, it'll cost me 5,000 stubs for each exchange. I got to do 6 of them, that's 30,000 stubs, gets me to Stage 2 for an easier showdown, maybe for a team that I'm already on Stage 2, like the Padres. Maybe I exchange them to Stage 3, and the next showdown is much easier than Stage 2. In my opinion, Stage 2 showdowns are not that hard. You can beat it 9 times out of 10, but that's still going to take a lot of time. It's about an hour and a half for a showdown. If you want to get these done right away, go do the exchange, use the formula. I'll put it over the screen again. Find out the most efficient way and go ahead, exchange some cards, and get your Team Affinities done. And throughout the way, you're going to get stubs, you're going to get a lot of packs. You can get your value in stubs right back through these packs and stubs by doing the exchange and immediately unlocking these rewards. If you pull a decent diamond, you could break even. So you could get, for free, you can exchange and get all these affinity cards, including Stage 3. So you see here, you're going to be getting 6 packs at 140. And at 170, you're getting the card. So you can go through and do the exchange and get your value right back with stubs and packs, where you're almost breaking even to finish the Team Affinities. I hope this video was helpful for all of you as you try to get your new Stage 3 Team Affinities done as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video.